On today's episode, we will have activity updates, bomber flight briefing, Throwback Thursday, and more.
All that and more coming up next. Hi Bombers, I'm Chris.
And I'm Josh. Welcome back to Atomic TV.
Drama Club will be holding auditions next week in their fall show. Come to the auditorium September 13th and 14th for the school audition for our students, written and directed one acts.
There are big and small and even non-speaking parts available. Now let's head over to your bomber flight briefing.
Hey Bombers, it's Kelsey and welcome to your bomber flight briefing. Now let's head over and check out this week's weather. To get started, as we look at today, it's going to be very sunny with a high of 82. Luckily, we will have some slight breezes about 7 miles per hour. The wind will calm down tonight, ending with a low of 54. And tomorrow, as we look into that, Friday will start off very sunny with a high of 84. The wind will pick back up from the day before and will be anywhere from 7 to 14 miles per hour throughout the day. Gusts can get up to 21, but we will be left with a low of 57. And as we are approaching the end of the week, on Saturday it's going to be very sunny with a high of 88. The sky will stay clear, ending Saturday with a low of 59. Ending the weekend off on Sunday, it's going to be mostly sunny and we will have a high of 90. The clouds will continue to roll in throughout the day and we'll probably get very cloudy in the evening. Sunday will end with a low of 63. And as we move into next week, on Monday it's going to be very warm with a high of 91. Thanks for checking out this week's weather. Now let's head over to Ella with this week's activities.
Hey Bombers, it's Ella. I'll be updating you on the clubs that we'll be meeting today, tomorrow, and Monday. Any information on the club that you're interested in will be listed on the screen. Today after school, we will have 7 clubs meeting: Drama, Math, American Sign Language, FCCLA, AWR, Gamers Club, and Craft Club will all be meeting today. There will be meetings after school tomorrow as well. There'll be meetings for Key Club, Technology Student Association, Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Committee, Quilting Club, and Ping Pong Club. And finally, on Monday, there will be 2 clubs meeting after school, FFA and Japanese Culture Club. If you have any questions about any of these clubs, please contact the advisor for the club you're interested in. Now back to the studio.
Now here's Nina with Throwback Thursday.
Hi Bombers, it's Nina here with Mr. Wheeler, who is a former graduate from Richland High. So what year did you graduate Richland High from?
I graduated here in 2006.
Right. What is something that's different then than it is now?
I think now Richland High has a much more accepting and welcoming school environment and culture. And it's less cliquish now than it used to be there.
Yeah. What is something that you think that Richland High has improved over the years?
I think Richland High has done a lot better at focusing on teaching whole people and not just academics. When I went here, there was a lot of pressure on academics and SAT scores and doing well in classes, which there should be, but there also wasn't the specific intentional teaching of like SEL and making sure we were well-rounded. It was very much an academic focus when I was here.
Alrighty, and then if you could go back and tell your high school self something, what would that be?
I would say to focus on the friendships and relationships, because it's really the people here that make the school what it is.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
All right, thanks. Go Bombers.
Now here's your ASB Minute.
Hi Bombers, I'm Lexi. And I'm Lucrezia, and welcome back to your ASB Minute. This Tuesday, we'll be having split assemblies with Kayla Barron, a former bomber who recently just spent 4 months in the space station with NASA.
Also, on Tuesday, there's one lunch, so make sure to look out for the schedule.
On Wednesday, we'll be also having an open house in the auditorium at 6 p.m.
If you have any questions or concerns, make sure to come at 5:30 in the cafeteria.
That's all from us today, Bombers. Now back to the studio.
Let's head over to Miss Gates for information about connections.
Hey Bombers, I'm here with Miss Gates for Throwback Thursday. So Miss Gates, what year did you graduate?
2013.
And how was the RHS experience for you?
I loved it. I was involved in ASB. I was the yearbook editor. I did sports. I thought it was a lot of fun to go here, and I had some amazing teachers.
And how has RHS changed for the better since your last year?
Well, I work here now, so that makes it a little better. Just kidding, kind of. And I don't know, I think just the culture and everything, I think it was good when I went here, and I think it's continuously getting better, and we just have some amazing teachers here.
Awesome. And if you could tell your younger self something, what would it be?
Someday you're going to work with your teachers, and you'll never be able to call them by their first names. They're always going to be Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so.
Awesome. And that's all, Bombers. Now back to the studio.
Now let's see what art classes are up to with Karen.
Hi, this is Karen with Mr. Saddleman, and we're here to take a look into the arts. So can you tell me anything that's going on with the art departments right now?
Art department right now is just working on getting started, doing a lot of studies, a lot of foundational skills so that we can work into projects that will be entered into the contest for the state of Washington.
That's super cool. And so are you going to be hanging up any of this art around the hallways?
Yeah, you should see it in the art hallways and on your way to the cafeteria. We'll put artwork up there as well. We got a little time before we're going to start putting things up. It's got to get a little more refined.
Perfect. Yeah, so look out for those pieces of art. And thank you so much for your time. Now back to the studio.
Have a great week, Bombers. Now please stand for the pledge.